up, y'all? My name is Lay. Oh my God, I'm finally here. And I'm actually doing this first video without a script. So my name is Lay Venerable again. I am a mom, I'm a wife. And just recently I enrolled into school to get my master's, which I'm so excited about. I have an undergrad in art, so I really kind of concentrated in photography, digital media type things. And so I really have carried that throughout the years. I've, kind of freelance, started businesses. I had a t-shirt business for about 5 years before I pretty much pulled the plug on it. And it was pretty great. But I had to separate from it because a lot of my customers was local based, and I end up getting a promotion straight out of college as a district manager for Frito-Lay. So I pretty much had to separate myself from the t-shirt business at that time because I think even then I wanted the job more than I wanted to, slang t-shirts. And I also just felt like t-shirts was great, but I felt like, designing the shirts, that just came natural to me. And it's probably something I should have kept doing if I know what I know now. But everything is a journey, right? So long story short, I stopped doing t-shirts. My customers was local. They didn't want to really do the whole shipping thing. And so I started to see everyone started to drop off. I really could have started to make myself known in the new city that I moved in. But the job was very challenging, and especially coming straight out of college, managing, X, Y, and Z, it wasn't easy, especially in a fast-paced company that I was at. So I really had to shift my focus to just that at that particular time. So I did that. I met my husband, who I love so much. And we've been together for about 5-6 years now. We've been married for about 3 years now. We got married in 2021. So August will be our anniversary. So I love my husband so much. He's been such a support throughout this journey, I would say. And so shout out to Babe. And then I became a mom in 2022. I have a beautiful or handsome, my husband hates when I say beautiful or pretty, so I gotta shift my words. I have a handsome son named Nolan, and Nolan threw me for a loop. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Nolan came out, Nolan from the jump, Nolan was just colicky. He cried all the time, Lord. I said, woo! And I'm a military wife, may I add. So I don't have any family here where we are. So I do thank my mom and his family, my in-laws, for getting my son, whenever I needed them to, so I could just try to figure this all out. And so shout out to them. They are at a distance, but they are very supportive. So not just my immediate family. I have a great family on both sides, period. And I love my family so much. As you can see throughout my channel, I'm an emotional person. Like, I never used to be this way, but I did have a brother who passed away. And ever since then, y'all, I'm just so emotional. Like, I express myself more. I love to take pictures with my friends and family because I feel like that's the only thing we may have at the end of the day. So here I am. I'm on YouTube. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very, very long time. And so I've tried and I failed. I tried and I failed, and I tried again and I fell again. And so it really took me from becoming a mom, being laid off, companies saying, you got to go because you got your son and he got this situation because my son has Lamb-Schaefer syndrome. I'm very real, very transparent. I'm not trying to hide anything from the world. So that was very new to us. So the job was just like, yeah, go take care of your son. You got to figure that stuff out. We need to keep making money. So yeah, you got to go. So here I am now. So that was my last situation. But throughout my corporate roles, I have been able to learn a lot. Like I said, I put myself in situations where it was going to require me to learn, not just about the job, but I had roles that required me to learn even more. And so my last job really pretty much piqued my curiosity for learning more, because I was working with these high school students who was just really, really freaking smart. And I'm just like, crap. They want to talk about this stuff. I have no idea what they were talking about. And so I just wanted to keep learning. So even when I departed ways from that particular company, I just had a desire for learning. So I went back to school. I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I prayed. I said, Lord, I cannot keep going to these companies and just getting the boot whenever they want to give me the boot, right? So I was like, something got to change. I'm about to be 30 this year. And so I knew that, I always told myself with 30, that's when the transformation is going to happen. At 30, that's when the transformation is going to happen. But little did I know that transformation was never going to happen if I didn't put things in motion. And so, jobs are great, right? And they're great stability for you and your family. But at the same time, they got the choice to pick and choose whenever they want. And you could be a great worker all you want. I mean, I've heard stories, or I've seen people, or even myself, like I really gave my all to these companies, and they just, if they feel like they want to lay you off, they can lay you off. If they feel like they want to fire you, they can fire you. Like, their objective is to always do what's best for the company and save the company money, period. So I knew that, having this particular lifestyle that I see for my family and my child and for myself, I knew that wasn't going to come from corporate, honestly. And not to say that, corporate isn't bad, because I wasn't one of those people who always was against corporate, because, there are some great jobs out there. And if you got one, stick with it. That's not the message that I am conveying here at all. What I am saying is I've tried and it's not working out for me. Even right now, I've applied for over 800 jobs, y'all. It's so competitive. So right now I'm in a space where I gotta make shit happen for myself. Mom, if you're listening, cover your ears, because I might say a cuss word or two, y'all. I ain't no holy saint, okay? I'm still working on myself, so I still have some flaws, and cussing is one, okay? I'm a cursor. And it's so funny because neither of my parents curse. Like, my mom don't curse, my dad don't curse, but somehow they got this potty mouth daughter. But I'm working on it. And so, yeah. And so I've been out of work since February. And so I literally been working on my business since February. I literally got a client the next day. Like, for real. Like, she wanted me to work with her, and I said, okay, but I knew at the same time, with what she told me, I could handle the design aspect of what it is that she wanted me to do. But I think whenever I got into it, I was looking more at like social media management, and it comes with a lot of marketing. Believe it or not, like, you can't just know how to make content. You got to know how to market that content. And although I had, the digital media stuff in my I can bag that easily. I can make a quick flyer. I can make a great website. I can do all that, right? I can make you a quick little cute post. Cool. But when it really came down to actually trying to tell my client how to create content and how to market that content, that's where I lack. So I said, okay, I need to go back to school so I can learn this. I can also take courses in between so I can get certificates and things like that. But I have to figure out a way to do this and do it in a way that I could truly be successful from it. So I want to be able to get on YouTube, start this platform, be able to share my learning experiences, be able to share my wins, be able to share, when I lose as well, because that's reality. I'm not going to get on here. Y'all not going to see me pretty every day because that's not my reality. Like, my channel is going to be about my reality, my struggles of being a mom, my struggles of being an entrepreneur, my struggles of being a freelancer, whatever you want to name it. You're going to get the raw footage, okay? Whether it's good or bad, okay? So here I am. I am super excited to be here. And so again, throughout this journey, you'll be able to see me talk to other moms, who may be starting a business or who may be already in a business, but maybe they just became a mom. And so the juggle between the two isn't easy. And so they need, a place to vent. I do have my Boss Mom Chronicles, podcast that will be a place for, me to speak with different moms and our experiences, and things of that nature. I'm country as hell, okay? So I may say a word, and in my head, that word sound like that word. But you may hear that word and be like, what? I don't think you said that right. So y'all bear with me. I am trying. I just can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm making this video. I only gave myself 30 minutes because I do have my son today. And so I do want to be able to take him out to the library or the park or do something besides being in the house. So yeah, y'all stay with me. Take it easy on me. This is a new experience for me. But I am someone who's about to grind, baby. So you about to get these videos, okay, in your face. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like this channel. That's what they say on here, right? So yeah, go ahead and do that because we're here and we're here for the taking, right? We're here for the new season. We're here to reap our harvest, baby. Yes. And so I know this is going to be a new field of seeds that I got to plant, which is cool. I'm just glad I'm here. I'm just blessed that I'm here. I'm just blessed that I had the courage, I had the strength, I had the discipline. Girl, listen, I'm here, okay? And so I made this video to let you know who I am and what I'm going to do. So again, let's just give a quick recap because I know I probably was yada, yada, yada. My name is Lay Venerable, okay? I am a mom, a wife, and a freelancer. And I like to call myself a freelancer right now because I am still learning the marketing side of things. Like I said, I'm getting my master's in digital marketing. And so I don't want to necessarily deem it as like a business that I'm doing. I do want to be able to use my skills and my passions to be able to help other mom entrepreneurs. But at the same time, I know that this is still my learning season. So I'm working with these clients and, we're working together. We're all learning, but it's going to be some point where ain't no more learning. Ain't no more learning. Ain't no more freelancing. There's a whole business, baby. There's a whole big business, baby. So I just want to see the journey. I want to see the journey. So I guess this is my way of capturing that journey so I can look back and say, God, you bad. You bad. Because y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is not my will right here. I said, Lord, I'm not trying to do nothing else on my own. I tried that. I'm not even praying for a job. I'm praying for him to look, however you want me to make the money, let me make the money that way, okay? I ain't praying for no job. The job can be here today and go tomorrow. That's what I'm learning. So, Lord, put me in a situation where I can still make money to support my family and friends, but let it be from something that I love, something that I can stick with, something, I ain't gonna tell y'all all my prayers, but Lord, you gotta say these things because, your situation may be tough right now. And you may be thinking, oh, it's a job that I need. No, baby. No. You may just need to get off your butt and stop being lazy and stop just doing those applications and get that phone out and start recording and build your own platform. That might be how you make money. It may not be from no old basic job where you probably taking a pay cut or you got to really pour your heart out and go against all these people for them to still tell you no. So you did all that prepping, all that training for somebody else to tell you no. No. We can still apply for those jobs, but you still need to take matters into your own hands and make what you want possible for you. Because listen, nobody out here has a magic wand. Nobody can just say, poof, and everything is going to go away. No, you're going to have to suffer. You're going to have to, take those L's and turn them into lessons. I know y'all heard that enough nowadays, but it's true. It's so true. Like, don't settle. Like, don't wait for somebody to give you your break. You create your break. Like, this is what I'm doing. Like, if it's going to be competitive, no matter if I apply for the job or if I do the content, it's competitive either way. Honestly, in today's world. So play both fields. Something gonna come about. Play both fields. That's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting for anybody to give me my break. I'm creating my break. So that's me. Y'all, I am a big motivator. I do not believe in being average, for real. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, like, for real. Like, if you ever had a real conversation with me, I'm going to end up talking about success. I'm going to end up talking about like how, and don't get me wrong, so it look very different to you than what it do for me. So success could look like, you being at home, being in a comfortable situation with your child, and that's success to you. Some people's success may look a little different than that, and that's okay. But I want you to always operate in your best self, no matter what that look like for you. So that's what my channel about. I want to be able to give these mom entrepreneurs a space because I know it's difficult. I know how it is being a military wife too, and being a stay-at-home mom and just wanting more, right? So I want to be a place where people can see that more can happen. You just got to put in the work. You got to sit down and listen. Stop coming on social media every time something good happened to you. You ready to tell the world. Y'all listen, I changed my website like 8 times before I just was like, okay, look, this it. I ain't got no more time to give to this website. I just got to put it out there. But every time that I changed it, I always thought that was the best version of it, right? And so if I would have got on social media every time I changed that website and I felt satisfied, it would have been like, No, learn how to keep your some of your wins, right? So some of the small wins, learn how to keep those to yourself. So that way when you step out, you stepping out. Like they like, oh, she have stepping. Like she's stepping. Yes, because it's very real. It's very, very real. So don't play with it, okay? I just feel like, 2024 is going to be the year, like how 2016 was a good year for a lot of people. So I need 2024 to give that, okay? And so here I am, y'all. I will create content. I'm going to make videos. My next video is going to be about when I reveal my client's website to her. And y'all, I'm so glad I recorded. And let me tell y'all, I'll say that for next week. Y'all, be sure to check out my next episode. I'm going to reveal my client's website to her. And y'all don't want to miss this episode. I'm telling y'all. But what you can expect from my channel is me sharing my experiences as a mom, me sharing my experiences of learning about marketing, learning more concepts about designing. Like, I feel like you can never have too much knowledge. So you'll always see me becoming better and better and better. This is a very positive place. And there's going to be time where you may see me get frustrated, but at the same time, like I said, I want you to know that those times are real, but I want you to also pay attention to how I overcome those challenging times, right? And just watch my mindset throughout it all. And I hope that I can just be somebody that can uplift you throughout my journey. feel free to come on my podcast. You go to my website. I'll put the link below, but feel free to join my podcast, girl. Share what you want to share. And the great thing about my podcast, like, I don't just give you a topic. Like, I give you a topic, but it's a topic that you actually feel comfortable talking about, right? So I'm never going to put nobody on the spot and have you looking like boo-boo the fool. Never. It's not that type of place here. We're all about learning. We're all about uplifting. We're all about overcoming, okay? And being the best person you can possibly be. And I know that sounds like a stretch, but it's possible. It's possible for you to live in your truth. It's possible for you to just feel free. It's possible for you to feel peace even in the midst of chaos. It's possible. Because my life is chaotic right now. I ain't even gonna lie. But I feel so much peace. I really, truly feel so much peace because I'm operating in a space that I never operated in. I am operating in a space I'm going to show y'all my prayer closet one day in one of these videos, but I never had a prayer closet. And when I go in that space, you feel different. That's another story for another day. But stay tuned, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.